Valletta, centurul cu autobuz cu care am fost și noi la plimbare.
As Bishop Island. This island was developed in the year 1764 by the Portuguese Grand Master Manuel de Valletta, who was then also responsible for fortifying this island. Manuel Island was once indeed a true island. I gave you the brochure. We are leaving Creek number 1. This is Lima. You can view Fort Manuel built in the year 1724. This fort was built by the Grand Master Manuel de Valletta, who was then also responsible for fortifying this island. The most probably how this town got its name. It is worth knowing also that the town of Tashbish houses most of the foreign embassies in Malta, including the Japanese embassy. The first building on the right is the Japanese embassy. Normally, on the top of the building, you find also the Japanese flag. Today, I'm not seeing but and you find also a beautiful galley named the Black Pearl, which indeed has a quite a remarkable history behind it. This galley was once owned by the famous actor Errol Flynn. It had sunk for a while, and after having been brought up to this airbase, it was used for the shooting of the film Popeye up north in Anchor Bay, where today we have the famous Popeye village. The galley eventually, and this side on the right, this is Shepherd's Hill. They call it Shepherd's Hill. You can view Church of England also, and behind Church of England you will find St. Carmel Church. Thank you, sir. And now please, we are going to the open sea. We are approaching to the open sea. Don't worry, okay? We are going, I hope that we are going safe. I know what I'm doing, okay? And I want to come back safe with you. But please, kindly, I want to see now everybody to remain seated for the 7 minutes. To remain seated, hold firmly, and also take care of your cameras, because may some rush come on the boat and damage you also your cameras. Your cameras, I know, cost. Because they had to pass from the main entrance. With this boat, we pass from the small entrance, and you are going to view a bridge, and we pass from underneath the bridge. We make it very shortest way to go. This dates back to the Italian E-boats attack on the Grand Harbor itself on the 26th July 1941. Their target was to destroy a convoy bringing much needed supplies to our island. Altogether, 17 Italian E-boats participated in the attack. I'm talking about this bridge. Before here there was Alexander Ball, who was the first High Commissioner and who did so much to aid the Maltese in their uprising against the French. The monument in front of the arches with the bell inside commemorates the giving of the George Cross to the Maltese island. And it is worth knowing that Queen Elizabeth II came specifically in our island in 1992 to inaugurate this monument. Exactly facing the monument, you can view the lower Baracca Gardens.
Un om întins acolo, enorm. Este George, așa i-a dat diploma teribilă.
We are still cruising by Valletta. Valletta, the building on the right. We are cruising by.
Aici e Vittoriosa. Asta e Vittoriosa. Aici e Vittoriosa.
Mediterranea era occupată de italieni.
Peste drumul este Vittoriosa.
I told you can view also many scaffoldings by the building. That means that restoration. I suggest you to spend about 1 or 2 hours at the Valletta waterfront, and I hope that you can enjoy it.
No,
What is it?
The Valletta waterfront.
Ce fortificati au făcut mai extraordinar, că e o suprafață imensă. Și există.
Eu nu dat și peretele natural, că nu mă
Was intentionally put on the top of this height so that when the enemy's bombs, they would explode, but they would explode on the Robin without causing therefore any damage to the ammunition stored inside this height. But now we don't need to store more ammunition. Now we need to store beautiful people like you. I told you already. We find also the dockyard, but not normally, but I always make it. I go very close to dock number 6 to see how big and how deep it is. I'm going to give you also permission to stand up. I know there is some of you stand up. Here we are safe in the harbor. But I don't want to see you go on one side, because we are not safe if you go on. But you can stand up when you want. Okay? I'm going to point on the top. You can view a vedette or lookout tower curved with an ear and an eye on each side. This probably meant that the person inside had to be all eyes and ears for what's taking place. You know, I leave everything to him. You see, a motor yacht leave from one side, and sometimes we come in difficulty. Here you don't find this typical boats and motor yachts. Here you find only galleys, and sometimes most of the galleys, they used to make many maintenance in their mast. Sometimes they need to lower or put their mast in place, and they used to go alongside the jetty of deep inside. I told you this is Cospiqua, and deep in the creek you find dock number 1, originally constructed by the Knights as a slipway. Now dock number 1 is going to change to be the birthing place of many boats. As you can see, a lot of work is done. They are extended the Grand Harbor Marina through deep inside of Cospiqua. You can view Cospiqua, and the fortifications around the city were built by the Grand Master Lascaris and then by the Grand Master. And by Vittoriosa you can view a small green area practically by sea level. There you find the Freedom Monument, commemorating the termination of the military contract between Malta and the United Kingdom. This was on the 31st March 1979. Only the termination of the military contract between Malta and the United Kingdom, because even with the British people we are very friends. We are friends with everybody, okay? We make the boat very slow. You can stand up if you want to take a picture of the monument, okay? Commemorating the termination of the military contract between Malta and the United Kingdom. St. Lawrence Church on the top of the monument. This is St. Lawrence Church. On our right, on the top of the monument. hard to be found. And you can view also the building, the highest building, with the blue and pink color in front of you, slightly on the right. That is a tower belonging to the Malta Hilton. There you find a small marina at Porto Maso. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are coming to the end of this cruise. I hope that we gave you a good trip, and it was also our pleasure to do so. But before leaving you, I wish also to try